Do you want a ninja fidget stuff?
Midget fidget. What? Hey guys, this is Joe with that hashtag newsfeed. No, this isn't the newsfeed. This is the Ranger Wrap-Up. Where's our comments thing that Josh usually leaves us?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, what's going on right now? But yeah, today we're going to be talking about the newest Power Rangers episode, Ace in the Race. Ace in the Race is the best at the store.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
But we're also going to be talking about some Power Ranger news and a lot of other stuff that's going on. How are you doing, Darrel Delphin?
I'm doing well. A little kind of sick, to be honest.
You're sick?
I'm not like super sick. I was more sick during Sacramento Sac Anime, but I'm better now.
How about you?
Me, I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Why does Carlos Martinez call you Faniel, by the way?
Hey, Faniel?
Yeah, hey Joe, Darrel, and Faniel, what's up?
Why am I Faniel?
Oh,
I don't get it.
Right next to each other, that's probably why.
No, because there's a comment in it too this week about you, or from last week's episode, something about you being the fake Daniel or something.
What?
I swear to God, there is one comment.
So weird.
That I read.
What is going on?
Am I the only one that read this? You read it, right? I swear, there's a comment in here calling you.
Oh, because of the fake Aiden. I said Faden.
Faden.
That was
Faniel.
it. So
gotcha.
Faden, Fandom.
There you go.
That's
why. What up, guys in the chat room? Kelly's not here. Where do you see Kelly?
Kelly?
What?
Her little image is down here. But
Hi, Kelly.
Maybe she's in the chat room. Possibly, yeah, she's in the chat room.
Hi, Kelly.
But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about Power Rangers.
Ninja Steel.
We're also going to be talking about your experience at Sac Anime. Sakame?
Sakame?
Is that what it's called?
Sac Anime?
Sakame.
Sure.
Sakame. But before we get into that, let's talk some Power Ranger news.
Dude, this is amazing. I'm just.
First bit of news we have is, by the way, everybody that's in Florida and Texas.
Oh, yes.
Anywhere that you are around the world, I feel like there's a natural disaster, so just be safe. The world is possibly ending. We need
Mexico
Power Rangers
also.
now more than ever. Mexico, I think we have fires here in Burbank.
Yeah.
So,
Everything bad that could possibly happen is happening.
Yeah.
Now we just need the earthquake.
no, yes.
No, yes.
Something we don't need is an earthquake.
I'm sorry. Fresh. You've been gone for a while, I guess. Ask the question. Hey, where's DJ?
I don't know where DJ is.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
For about a couple
Months?
Months?
Already?
More than a couple months. Yeah, you've been here since how long now?
The movie.
A long time.
Yeah, whenever.
Like the whole summer.
Yeah, whenever the movie
Honestly.
kind of finished its run, that's when I started on here.
We want to get your opinions on what you guys thought about Ace and the Race. We also are going to talk about news right now. So first bit of news to kick this off is going to be about Power Rangers Legacy War.
So we have Mystic Force White, Magi Mother, for all of you Sentai purists. She is now playable in Legacy Wars, and then we have a new battlefield, the Zord Graveyard. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen pictures. Kind of, sort of. And it looks cool, but I haven't played Legacy War since San Diego Comic-Con.
I haven't played Legacy War in quite a while either.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I had to delete off my phone for space, unfortunately.
Why don't you just
man.
buy more, get a drive or something? I don't know. Get.
It's a S6. It won't.
No SD card, right?
Yeah.
Good lord.
It's stupid.
We also got football season coming up.
Woo!
Nobody cares about that in here.
I don't know.
I'm the only big football fan. Today I'm going to be watching my USC Trojans take on the Cal Bears. Actually, no, they're playing Stanford today. But that's happening. Anyway, what else? What was the other bit of news we had?
That's really it. I mean, yeah, nothing else Ranger related is really happening right now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, there's usually at least one thing all the time, but I mean we have a colored picture of all the Zeo Legacy stuff that went up a couple days ago. That's probably it.
Man, there's not a ton of something about today's episode, or it doesn't even today's episode. It's just what is going on right now?
You want to just skip the episode? We'll just talk about Power Ranger crap.
Well, let's talk before we talk about that. Let's talk about. Well, the comic book is doing well.
Oh man, yeah, no, okay, Go-Go, right?
They've officially announced that there's going to be a Power Ranger sequel.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just
I had no
kidding.
idea.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, you
I was
got me
like,
actually
oh,
really excited.
That will happen in the comic.
We have big Titans news breaking on Monday.
Oh, really?
For Titans, like the live
Teen
action.
Titans, yeah. But that's about it. But let's talk about this week's episode, okay? It's called Ace and the Space. No, it's called Ace and the Race.
Countdown to Destruction.
Let's see. This was a very reminiscent of the old school Power Ranger episodes where the Rangers kind of would get turned into something. You know.
Yeah.
We also got to see a competitive streak with Brody and his brother. I mean, we're gonna glaze over this episode because it essentially was a filler episode.
Yeah.
But now that we know that Aiden, or what's his name?
Levi.
Levi and
His name is technically Aiden. Though.
Aiden.
Yeah, right?
Levi and Aiden. We now know he has a
late
feud with Brody.
Leland.
And isn't it interesting that, I mean, this was some of Brody's best acting, playing douchebag Brody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
It's impressive.
It's impressive. I think one of the best things about this episode was the monsters talking to the camera. I think that's something that was new.
That was interesting as far as like, okay, we're going to...
Break the fourth wall really quick.
And it was like, wait, what's happening? This is...
Well, I feel like now I want to see more of the game show.
Oh, that is actually pretty cool. How they like, okay, we're gonna put out you're gonna grow, and then you come up, and then they're like da. It's like, come on down, and everybody gets to watch it. That whole game show kind of like thing that they're on.
MJ
really cool.
Spud, how you doing, MJ Spud? You snake charmer, you. Hey, what's going on with MJ Spud and Shadowbird? Are they still a thing? Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
Super chat.
I don't know what's going on. That was a bit. That was also part of. Also, we got some better bullies in this episode. I feel like Calvin kind of getting tricked into working on his idols or his heroes like Carr was a thing. We also got.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that happened.
We got bullies in this episode, which were more threatening than Victor and Monty. Not threatening, but they came off more as bullies.
Well,
Ace and his gang. Ace and his gang. That's what I was talking about.
Because Victor and Monty are kind of like, I mean, we saw them.
They're not really bullies.
With the magic episode, and they're pulling rabbits out of the hat, and they get lost in the hat thing.
Yeah,
they're not bullies. They're just
misunderstood.
I guess so.
They are actually what Bulk and Skull were in Mighty Morphin.
Bulk and Skull tried to be bullies.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel that they're not trying to be bullies. It's just like it's Lex Luthor and his lackey right now, and they're just like, we are trying to just succeed.
Yeah.
And it happens to be that, to succeed we have to step on people.
Exactly.
And then, but they're really inept in doing it, so they just always
get trapped in
foul up.
chocolate.
Exactly.
What else happened? They get blown away by a water hose.
They get lost in a magical hat.
Who's this guy? iFresh says, where's DJ? Keep asking about DJ. I'll tell you where DJ is. I have no idea where DJ is. I'm assuming he might be at home.
He is on Power Rangers Buyers, Traders, Sellers. And
he's on that Facebook group. You can check him out there.
Buyers, Traders, Sellers.
Yeah,
but he's been gone for a good minute now, and that's why we have the beautiful Darrel here. You have a fan, by the way. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. All right, so what else? I mean, that's pretty much the gist of the season. It was essentially a filler episode. Yeah. It wasn't a bad filler episode. I felt that this episode was still pretty good.
It's a weak follow-up to like something that happened with the last episode, though, with like finding out who Aiden actually is.
I don't get that. Why do that? Like, you gave us something so big. Let's keep running with this. Why do we stop right
because
now?
Why do you have that pause?
I feel like you got to take an audience up to take them down to build them back up.
So it's like you take them up and then
here's a good example. So when Q Ranger, when they separated into two teams, the next episode was literally a filler.
I hated that. So
it's the same thing.
I know, and I hated that.
It was
Abigail Parker. I can relate to Calvin. Had wrong friends at school. I mean, thank you for the super chat. Did you guys have wrong friends at school?
No, I can't say I ever.
Oh, wait a minute, Darrel. Wait a minute.
What?
So, did you not have wrong friends at school that you hung out with in Connecticut?
No, I can't say I did.
Well, you were the troublemaker.
I was the troublemaker. See, the thing, my parents never liked my friends, but they never really got the time to like really know or understand them, and so they were deemed by like my parents as bad friends. I mean, even looking back now, they were still really great friends, but they were never bad friends,
Oh, jeez. This guy was called a bad friend or bad kid at one time.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't the troublemaker as much as I was the instigator.
That's true.
So I mean, I would probably get it. I don't think I got in trouble as much, but I would instigate getting into trouble. So I would never really get in trouble. But that was that. So
I got into a lot of trouble growing up though, because.
So you're a troubled kid.
No, what
you would belong more so in the movie Power Ranger cast than the actual TV show.
What would happen is like I always like felt up until about 4th grade.
Another super chat. I just sold my baby snake. Is that code for an innuendo? Maybe not. Maybe he actually meant snake.
Spudbird for life. No, remember he's a
snake charmer.
That's not the word.
Snake charmer.
No, isn't he like a guy that like?
I don't know what you're looking for. Snake charmer. Hashtag Spudbird for life.
Love it.
Thank you for the super chat, Spudbird, and take care of your snake.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what happened to me in like elementary school? Like, I was always like the Red Ranger figure among all my friends, and so I always kind of took it upon myself to like save my friends from any bullies. So I remember like throwing kids off of like the like top story of a jungle gym into wood chips and stuff. It's like, hey, stop touching my friend, and they wouldn't back off. And these were to bullies.
What kind of touching? Like, that sounds really strange. You should have reported that to the police. I think.
Like bullying, like straight up like bullying.
Yeah. So you'd show up.
So I would show up, and I would actually like I wouldn't do this just to like, hey man, I'm gonna beat you up. No, I would like if you were messing with my friends, I would actually ruin you.
So you were a hardcore enforcer. You show up, hey no, toss people off things.
Like I have friends to this day that I kind of still talk to and they call me Red because I was the Red Ranger. Makes sense. Then we have other friends that we would call each other by our colors like nowadays, and it's really cool. Huh. So it kind of just followed me.
I was always like the Black Ranger. Sometimes I was currently if it's the film I'm Blue Ranger, but
if all right. So growing up though, you were the Black Ranger.
Yep.
What was I? I was the White Ranger.
Well, no,
I was the Green Ranger.
You were the green. You were the green. He's not. Oh yeah.
He's not.
Yeah, no.
I mean.
What?
Nothing.
You don't wear
not wearing the communicator.
You're not wearing the communicator. Man.
I was the green.
That's what I'm getting at.
I did forget the communicator today. I was green probably, but I did turn into white. I became our pseudo leader. I wouldn't necessarily. I grew up at a point, and I didn't get a ton of people in trouble. Larry Newbill! There's a super chat. We probably missed that. Darrel, Kamen Rider build KC Comic Con in November? Question mark.
KC Comic Con.
Kansas City, Missouri. Darrel doesn't even know where that is. Hey Darrel, quick. Let's do. How good are you at geography? What states surround Missouri?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God,
just name one state that surrounds it.
Oh, he did.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Kansas.
I would say Kansas.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Arkansas.
Wait,
Arkansas,
Kansas City isn't in.
Wait, Arkansas, Kansas, and I don't know another one. I don't know. Somebody help me out here. I'm really bad at that area. Trying to do geography for that area. It's a flyover state, man. All over.
Anyway, back to this. One thing. What Kamen Rider build? Yeah, give us your opinion on Kamen Rider.
I like it. It feels like Kamen Rider. It's not like X8 where it's not Kamen Rider. Everything about it. It feels good. I like the way the writer is. Some of it feels kind of cheesy, but that's because it's the first episode, and I feel like they're going to work out the kinks. Otherwise, it looks great.
So, question: Kamen Rider, from what I understand, is supposed to be the adult, more adult.
It's on the more serious side.
Okay,
but it's
everyone stream froze.
It's it's aimed at the same audience, but it's Kamen Rider tends to be on the more serious side. Last year's not so much. It did hit some serious tones, but I showed you what Kamen Rider X8 looked like, right? You look like
everybody's having problems with our stream because it froze. Thank you.
Oh jeez.
What did you do, JDF?
Are you figuring it out?
My stream is frozen. Wait.
Let's see if it froze. Look, it just keeps repeating back to this, and then it freezes.
What we should do is just stay like this.
Can you? If the stream froze, I wonder if they could still hear us.
Can you guys still hear us?
Oh wait.
There we go. We're back. Okay, so it's not the internet connection again. It's not your internet connection. It might be our internet. We've been having a lot of internet troubles here lately. but it could be us. It's possible it could be us.
It's fading. That's what happened.
One thing that I do want to talk about, though, on this episode is something that I actually really, really like about this season is the romance between Haley and Calvin.
I like that they started off in a relationship.
And I also like that they feel like they have chemistry, and that Haley is kind of like the one that wears the pants. I really like their relationship this season. And I also think they have she's a pretty good actress.
Zoe Robbins.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see it. Thank you, Lucius, for pointing that out. I did see it. I was at the premiere. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie. Go check it out. Okay, so what else do we got? We pretty much glazed over this episode. Is there anything glaringly that you want to talk about, like in this episode? Where do you want to see it go? Did you like the character development of Calvin? It's something that we've said that we wanted to see more of Calvin, and we got more in this episode, though it wasn't overshadowed by the brother rivalry.
Okay.
It wasn't overshadowed by the brother rivalry, but we did get a Calvin-centric episode. So what do you guys feel about that?
For me, I feel that the growth that we are seeing, like you mentioned, is something that we should see. And it's interesting that even in a filler episode, we got to see that.
MJ Spud, I'm a snake breeder, dude. A snake charmer as well, I hear. There you go.
Yeah, I lost my thought because that was, I don't know, wow. Okay. Snake breeder, that's what you are.
What are snake charmers?
The guys that like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Why is it that song?
Well, yeah, why is it that song of all the songs you're gonna pick?
It's very Indian.
That's like the cliche kind of sound when you have a snake, right?
Do we have anybody from India watching at home? I really like to get to the bottom of this snake charmer thing. I really want to find out more about snake charmers.
Either that or in your flyover states when they have church and they have the snakes. With the...
Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a fun episode today. I mean, it wasn't the worst filler episode. I mean, it was a better episode for Ninja Steel. I will say this currently right now, they've been on a trend of doing decent episodes.
They're doing better because these first couple episodes were just not good.
Edward Sanchez asks, "How did you guys like the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice of the monster? What did you guys think about that?"
I mean, Power Ranger villains are like notorious for all their like little impressions. It was funny. It was like a little. It was a little.
I'm going to get the angels. Yeah. That was it.
It was a little face palmy, but it wasn't terrible. So.
Hey.
It was terrible.
Darrel, you're a voice actor.
I am.
Can you, if you were a Power Ranger villain, especially this villain, how would you think he would sound? Get into character.
Close
your eyes for a second.
If I wouldn't have to go like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Do like, what would Darrel do if you were given this character? What would your voice be? Like, give us a. I'll get you range. Give us a line of like.
My generic villain voice is.
I'll get you, Rangers.
It's actually pretty good. But can you keep up that voice for like a long period of time?
I could probably keep it up for long periods of time.
Oh my god.
The problem is that voice usually comes out to be like Emperor Grum from SPD, which is the whole.
So that's like a head villain voice, not like a minion voice.
My head minion voice is like, "Give me your Rangers, I'll destroy you."
That is one.
I actually like that.
That is one. That also sounds a little.
I think
like
we're gonna
King
make this a new challenge every week, Darrel. Is that we're gonna watch the episode and then you're gonna say a line in the way that you think it should be acted. That's a good.
Wait, so you can do a good King Kai then, don't you? that was kind of like a
Goku.
That was a little bit of King Kai, right? And then you also do Goldar.
Hashtag Darrel is hashtag fake Grum.
What was the one that you just said?
Goldar.
Goldar. Empress. What is
You know who does a good Goldar? It's Jezer, our producer.
Jezer,
does a good Goldar.
I'm gonna get the Rangers.
We the Geeks, he does a really good Goldar too. Those two do really good Goldars.
I'll get you, pal.
No, that's like
hard.
That's like before Kerrigan found his voice, like in the very first
MJ
episode.
Spud, and I got over people to charm my snakes, Joe, and I get
over people.
That's nasty.
He gets other people.
get other people to charm his snakes.
He said he hid because That's a metaphor.
No, I think he means like he's actually getting
like
people.
a snake. Yeah, he has a snake. And he's
He's actually people.
yeah, the people
Space
charm the
Patrol
snake.
Delta.
Hey, I'm just curious. You're a snake breeder. How many snakes are currently in your care right now? I'm really curious about that because
That's actually really
I think
cool.
your house might be my worst nightmare.
Do you not like snakes?
I hate snakes. Did you see Yoshi's video with the snake?
No.
Yoshi's afraid of snakes too. So he posted a video. Oh, maybe it's on his personal Facebook, but it was him like walking, and then like one of his co-stars had a snake on his neck, and you see him walking. He went, "Oh!" and he like ran away the other way.
So like, if you were to, you'd be Snake Man, like how Batman is to bats. You'd be.
No,
My biggest fear is what I will use to scare the city because apparently everyone's just as afraid of stuff as I am because I'm rich. That's how Batman's.
I don't think
goes.
it would be. I don't think I would be. Like I don't. That's not my greatest fear. I think I'd be failure, man. If that was the case, like I think more than anything else.
Joe Sky Silver.
Who's that?
Q Ranger Silver.
No.
The snake.
Yeah, the snake.
Naga.
Naga. Yeah, that was a good episode though.
Man.
So let's talk about this real quick. Where do you want to see the rest of this season go? I mean, it's going in a better direction. We all have to agree.
Yeah,
it's
I will say
not.
that.
It's not as bad. The only bad thing is they started off so poor.
Yeah.
That it's so hard to get that taste out of your mouth. But now it's kind of like, oh, it's getting better. But had they would have started off strong,
It shouldn't have started off like that. And I try to rack my brain why it started like that and like find a good like logical reason, but I can't defend it. It's just for how poorly it started.
Okay.
Especially after how strong Dino Charge and even parts of Dino Supercharge were, it's just like, why did Ninja Steel start off so poorly? I don't understand.
Well, I gotta say I do appreciate the suit work, the American suit work.
Oh, it's great.
Because they are really working to make sure they shoot a lot of it. Like a lot of the content, and well, only thing I see that's like really taken from Japan is just the Zord stuff. But it looks like everything that's happening in Suit is happening like they shot
American
here.
footage, yeah.
That's dope. Like last week when they were fighting and then he's running on the wall while they're fighting, and I was like, that's American. That's clearly American.
well,
Like, it's good.
I don't remember who I was talking to about this, but they said that Iron Fist actually should have got the Power Ranger stunt team.
Yeah,
to do
somebody
the show.
said that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot who said that?
And I was like, yeah, they probably should have. It would have been, at least in Iron Fist's actual Netflix show,
I believe Brennan called them when I was hanging out with them over the weekend.
which we're going to talk about.
Alpha Team Stunts, Alpha Stunts, something. Alpha something.
And that's what they're called? So
Yeah,
that's
and they're like really, really like good. I mean, as you've seen in the show, they're amazing.
Oh, wow.
So I think that would have been really cool for Iron Fist.
It would have looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the fight scenes, I feel like it would have looked a lot better. Okay, so where do you want the season to go now?
Better.
Now you know who the brother is. Now we know for the most part we got another one. MJ Spud, I had 25 snakes last month. Now I have 8. 8's still a lot.
That's a lot of snakes.
That's 8 more snakes than I'd ever want to see in my life.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that.
Snakes belong.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so what's your fear?
I don't know.
Cockroaches? Nah. Rats?
Nah, because I could do that. whole-
STDs? STD men?
STD probably would be
STD
dangerous.
man?
No, I don't know. Jeez. I don't know what my like fear is. I guess like the death of a loved one.
Come on,
That's
Jay.
weird.
Give us
But
the
see,
super
that's
chat.
weird.
Give us the
See,
super
so
chat.
I don't know what my like physical
Did you usually
fear
put up a little
would
thing?
be.
Oh,
What's up?
all right. What's your fear?
I don't know what my physical fear is.
You don't like spiders,
my what?
right?
I mean, I'm okay around
As you're wearing a
spiders.
Spider-Man shirt.
I'm not like.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I used to be afraid of dark, like heavily afraid of.
What about
dark.
clowns?
Oh, I'm afraid of like Chucky specifically. I hate Chucky so much.
Chucky?
Like,
You're
just like possessed dolls, I guess. That's what I'm afraid of, really. I remember the first time I came out here to California. I wasn't living here yet, but
Wait, what did this comment say? It says, snakes for me, certain incest. Some films?
insects.
Insects.
Oh, insects.
That's not even
It's like,
Okay.
wait, what?
Snakes for me, certain insects, and
Clowns.
Some
Yeah.
films.
No, I mean, I'm all right around
Doll. So you're doll man.
Yeah.
All right.
I hate.
Oh no, okay. If I think about it, mine. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like when I was living out, before I came out here, I went to Universal Studios and they had this the horror Halloween thing, and I was doing fine, and my cousin was clinging onto my shoulder. He's like, "Oh my god, what's happening?" And I'm like, "All right." And then we get to the Chucky part of the maze, and I'm like, my hands instinctively go up because I'm a fighter, and I'm just like, "Oh no, this better not happen."
Really?
And this like Chucky pops out of his chest, and I like sock him in the face really fast without thinking, and he goes, "Ah!" And he closes it back up, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And I kept walking.
I gotta say the dedication to the Chucky, because he didn't automatically punch back, and what he did was make sure to close the thing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh god.
Because doing that
Like,
technically,
I wouldn't take the time to. I would just.
that's supposed to get you kicked out of the park.
Like, yeah.
You know, but like,
Son of a. Oh my god. Mine, I think, actually just if I had to really put it down, something that would scare me, like poltergeist stuff. That kind of like stuff where
you mean stuff that's not real cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, poltergeist stuff is
that thing. Like even when we it was like, oh, do the Ouija board. I'm like, oh god, I'm so freaked out.
You said you're not going to do it though.
That's
so
why
are you
I'm
down?
not.
So on Halloween,
not doing
oh my
that.
god! So it's literally like
I'll go to a haunted.
You know
house
what I
and we'll
find
do all
funny?
that.
I will say this. I find this hilarious. So we're doing right now, like I think it's like next Sunday or the Sunday after. A few of us are doing like Halloween episodes for #Show. And I pitched the Ouija board. And it's so funny because the girls are like, they're the ones that want to do these Halloween episodes. But then I talk about the Ouija board like, no, we draw. I was like, you guys want to do this dumb stuff and you don't want to do this? I think
Ouija is where I draw the line.
I think me and Kelly are the the two that were like, yeah, we'll do it.
That's true.
And everybody else was like, oh, I'm not going to.
I chickened out. I became such a...
Who else? I think, me and Kelly may be the only two that are down to do it. Out of all, I think Matt too. Possibly. We got Super chat. All right, so this is an interesting one. MJ Spud's fear is sand.
Hey man, that stuff gets everywhere.
You know what? I can understand that though, because you don't know what lies in sand, and then it's the same reason some people are afraid of the ocean.
Yeah.
And then that's a real thing. So
the bracelets.
Sorry.
Newbill said, Joe, Daniel, and Darrel, the LED bracelets are being worked on at the moment. Joe and
LED
Daniel,
bracelets.
red, and Darrel, orange? I would say...
Cool. What? I mean...
Okay. Orange for... Okay, I can see orange.
Orange for this?
Yeah, that's what I would think maybe.
I like how I just had this ready.
Yeah. So I'm like orange is part of the Q Ranger, but then I would have to be purple, and you would have to be red.
Well, I think there's 2 Red Rangers.
True.
Q Ranger.
True.
So.
But if we're not doing it according to Q Ranger, we're doing it Power Rangers, then it would be...
White. I'd do white. You'd probably do red.
Red, and I'd have a blue one.
Yeah.
Or black.
That works. Or black.
Okay. Or black.
Purple.
Or maybe green.
You know what?
blue, and
Has
red.
there ever been, besides
Green,
Claire,
blue, and red.
has there ever been a female Purple Ranger besides Claire?
She is the only. The only other purple we have is Wolf from Jungle Fury.
Oh.
And Albert.
Oh yeah, and then him. But I mean,
You don't count Albert? I
Not
count
really.
Albert. I totally count Albert.
I love how Edward Sanchez is
Kidding
like,
me?
sand? And he just laughs. Tell me, why is it sand? I want to know. Like, what? Oh, it's everywhere and it never goes away.
Yeah,
Like,
it never
Like, I can never
leaves.
vacuum it up. It stays.
All right, so there's 2 quick things I want to move on to because we're getting to our halfway point. First of all, one thing I didn't mention, and we just jumped in this episode, and maybe it's because I haven't done this show in like a couple weeks, but we do have the super chat feature, which a lot of you are using and help support the show. Also, we have a TeePublic store, so you can check that out. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. We have a lot of cool Power Ranger shirts in there. One of those shirts are actually from our good friends Ranger Command Power Hour. Eric Berry made one of the shirts.
Yes, he did.
Which is super cool. And it's probably one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really like his shirt a lot. But we have that. We also should talk about where we're going to be at next. The next place you're going to catch a few of us, at least Darrel and I.
Yes.
We're going to be at New York Comic Con. So anybody that's in the New York area, we're usually
Blackwing.
We're usually here on the West Coast.
He has his already.
But we are going to be in New York. We did get a super chat. Boom, 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 Derek Kirby, set bros. Hashtag bro Trinity Squad. My greatest fear is creepy dolls, just like Darrel here.
Yes.
He says,
Bros
yeah,
Trinity
I was
Squad,
scared of
I love
Chucky and any inanimate object coming to life. as a child. Hashtag no fear.
I mean,
interesting.
Inanimate objects coming to life isn't so much my fear if there's ill intention behind it. You know, like Chucky, for one thing, that's a no-no. But if my action figures came to life and they like wanted to save the world, cool.
Little
you know what I mean?
or whatever that thing was. Yeah, I get it.
There's a clear difference between like I'm afraid of dolls and I'm afraid of Chucky.
I agree.
So that's I know we're trying to we're going off course a little bit, but were there any Power Ranger villains that like kind of scared you? That could have, because me it was Nasty Knight. I think Nasty Knight looked so menacing. It didn't necessarily scare me, but I was like, well, this is a pretty. Lord Zed too. When I first saw Lord Zed,
that was mine. That was what I was.
When I was growing up, I only saw this episode for like a split second. I didn't see it until later on. Eye Guy.
Really?
The monster made of all eyes.
Yeah.
That was creepy as all hell. I remember flipping through the channels and I saw it and I was like, what is that? And I went back and it was gone and I guess like it went to commercial.
So this is crazy. MJ Spud says that when he was a kid, he fell into quicksand and he was waist deep. It wasn't for his friends pulling him out, he would have died. That's insane. First of all,
wait, where is he living in?
I think he's in the UK, but that's crazy because we don't really necessarily have quicksand here.
Yeah,
but it's always something that you hear about, and it's like, oh, I think that's a made up thing, but I guess quicksand's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's just quicksand, just what, the perfect mixture of water, sand, and dirt. So it becomes firm, but not too firm.
Well, think about it, because like I remember there was this one time I went whitewater rafting, and my buddy Dan, like we were on the dock, and we were I don't remember where we were, like the Kern River or something, and we were walking back to the canoe or back to the little raft, and usually with the way that the kind of docks work is like it gradually leads you deeper, right? He stepped in, he went straight to the what? He went all the way down. We're like, dude, it was hilarious, but we had to like save him because he like freaked out because it was so like sudden.
Yeah.
So I can understand maybe if quicksand's really shallow, you can just go right down.
Jeez.
Oh man, you never know. It was funny to me at the time.
MJ Spud, your life is.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, your life is interesting to me. Like, I don't know. I think you're really like a MacGyver or something. I don't know. I breed snakes. I happen to have one time where I was in quicksand. Like, you're James Bond. I mean, just tell the truth. Because no one runs into quicksand unless you're like some secret agent. So, you're clearly James Bond, man. I think you're dope.
Wow, that's the first time that's happened. Anyway, let's talk about Sakame. Sakame.
Yeah, Sakame.
This was a really interesting experience.
Don't talk about the Tabor things. We'll put that up as a story.
No. I mean, all that aside, for everyone that's like, oh, I wonder what the Dino Charge Rangers are like in real life, they're fantastic. They're all really great.
Except that one. No, I'm just kidding. They're all great.
They're all fantastic. I love all of them. We walked around Sacramento.
Who's your favorite?
And,
you got to pick one. It's like picking your favorite kid.
Don't say that.
Mine is easy. Or at least it's a lot easier for me.
I like all of them like
That's
equally.
Bullshit. You can't do that. I like all of them equally.
I do.
Such a lie.
Because like
nobody likes anything equally.
I do.
No, you don't. Pick one.
That's like when parents and they're like, "Oh no, I love both of them."
I mean, I would assume
kid.
you would say Brennan because you know him the best.
I really got to know James over this weekend. They're very similar, actually. Brendan and James are very, very similar.
I can see that.
Brendan, James, and Dobby, they're like three amigops.
They're the bro trinity.
Yeah,
apparently,
they're
like
great. Walking around like Sacramento at night, like Brendan was doing handstands and everything, and James was running around like a pterodactyl because he was hyped up on sugar.
I knew it. I was like, it was a sugar high.
Same with Dobby. They were just like screaming at. I don't even know.
The pterodactyl though.
We're just talking. By the way, just to let you guys know. Claire is coming on the show pretty soon. I don't know when. We've been talking about it for a while. Her and I have been going back and forth.
Cool.
Also lined up, we're talking to Christiani, so hopefully we'll get that happening pretty soon.
Cool.
Also, Azim is coming on the show pretty soon.
Yes! I need to be here when Azim is.
Azim's a lot of
fun.
fun.
Azim is so fun.
I can finally
need
get in
to be
touch
here
with him
for
because he never answers his text messages.
He messaged me, or I messaged him.
phone is.
No, he does because I messaged him. I texted him. I was like, "Hey, you in town?" He's like, "I get back on the 4th."
Oh,
and I
he
was
has
like,
an
okay,
iPhone
cool.
though, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
so.
Azim's dope. I love
so
Azim.
he's like, I don't answer.
So we got a lot of people coming on, but if you want to see your favorite Power Ranger actors here, all you have to do is tweet at them and say, "Hey, we want you to come on that hashtag show." So tweet at those Rangers, like Christiani, like whoever you want to see come on, tweet at them.
Ciara,
and it'll
Christina Masterson.
Ciara was gonna come on. I texted her when you were out of town that I need somebody to.
And you were gonna have her without me.
Well, here's the deal. What was he gonna do? Skype you in from
right? Yeah. I mean, it could have happened.
No, I am gonna. I did talk to Ciara, and she said that but she was in Brazil.
Yeah.
And then the week after, she's just got sick, and I was like, oh, of course.
Oh, she was sick too?
Yeah, she's sick.
Concrete hit us real hard.
Yeah. I think she got sick after she got back from Brazil. But if you want Ranger, thank you so much, Carlos, for requesting me to come to C2E2. Yeah, if you guys want Rangers to come on this show, all you have to do is tweet them and let them know, like, hey, come on at that hashtag show. Let them know, and I'm sure we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about SAC Anime, and we were pressing you for your favorite Ranger, and your answer.
I'll probably say Brennan. Brennan and I are like, we're very similar in attitude, and like just over this whole entire weekend, I got to see that. It was really nice getting to like know him more personally than I already do. James is also a very close second, and Claire. I love these guys. They're like they're some of my best, like my favorite cast.
I agree. Like obviously for me it's Yoshi because we're close, but like and Peter. I'm really close with Peter now too.
I'm really sad Yoshi couldn't be there over the weekend.
Well, I mean he's in Indonesia.
No, yeah,
we'll be there for the next 2
understandably.
months shooting a movie.
Have you guys ever like really thought about the fact that it's like, wow, I'm hanging out with Power Rangers?
Yeah, no, it's still
these
like
people are like. These people that I looked at, I was like, man, oh my god, this is so great. Now it's hey, hang out with
So I used to when I first started doing
Like,
this, I would always tell our producer, I was like, man, if I was able to tell 12-year-old me that you'd be friends with like Walter Jones and all these other guys, that you'd be able to just
I would
text them
freak
whenever,
out. Yeah.
I'd have freaked out.
Right.
But now I think it's a little different because now we do the media side of things, and I think that it's crazy because I'll watch the show and it's so hard for me to remember their character names because I see them as
my gosh.
The only one that's
exactly
like because I was going back and I was watching Dino Charge. I was like, oh my god, that's Yoshi. Like it just seems like it's so far different from who he is.
So, y'all remember my best friend Ash. So, the last night of the convention, James came up to our room and we were just talking to him because he was heading back to New Zealand and whatnot. And Ash was talking to him and he was like, I'm talking to a freaking Power Ranger right now. And he's like, it was really cool just watching like him kind of freak out. And he fell asleep shortly after. And all of us were still talking. And so as James was leaving the room, he's like, bye Ash. Bye Ash. And then he's like, he's not waking up. What do I do? And so he gets on top of him and starts hugging him while he's asleep. Bye Ash. He's not waking up.
Oh my gosh.
Well, just tell him I said bye in the morning. And he just walked out. And we told him the next morning, he's like, so James got on top of you and just started yelling bye in your face. And he's like,
But you were asleep the whole time.
Oh man.
All right, this is an interesting question. So we do got a super chat, and I guess we have to answer these. Super chat, thank you, MJ Spud. First question is, Daniel, this I guess is for all of us. How's the love life, guys? And Daniel, how's the tongue? Show them.
How's the tongue?
Look, this is the weirdest. This is probably gonna be another meme. He's Snake Man. This is the real Snake Man right here. That's close.
Hey, you know what? How's the love life, guys?
How's the love life, Darrel? Oh yeah, we gotta dive into this. I haven't talked to you about this in a little bit.
Wait, what do you mean?
Whatever you're gonna share.
I mean,
we did, but Darrel did say that our love lives were gonna be off limit on air.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a little bit.
It's just.
We'll talk about it a little bit. Well, you don't have to say the circumstance. Just say how's it going is all I
It's
care.
going well.
So it's still a thing.
It's going well.
What is that on the screen?
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
That's the dinosaur.
It's nothing
Oh, okay,
terrible,
what the heck?
but it's going well.
It's nothing terrible, but it's going well. Okay, Daniel, how's your love life?
I'm enjoying it right now. It's really nice. I'm single and I'm trying to just really enjoy single life.
Well, I'm sure that's going to get a lot of fans on the After Dark show.
I'm just saying, I'm single by choice. Okay, single by choice, of course. And right now, I am enjoying it. So all this stuff, as far as like with the dating thing, it's great because I'm getting into the dating world, and it's not like I'm getting back in. I'm I'm in, and it's
I'm in.
working. Like, oh my god, what's a good icebreaker for like the first conversation? What's this? How to do this? How to do? I know it, so it's like, let's play this game, and I am in, and it's like, boom, I'm getting swiped, and it's like, oh hey, what are we doing today?
Really quick,
I'm going here,
James, he was asking us about pickup lines, and he was like, "What do you Americans use for like pickup lines?"
I got a great one.
And we were like,
No, God, don't.
So what we were saying was,
Mine is probably the best.
if I told you you had a nice body, would you hold it against me? And we were walking to a restaurant.
It's from a song, man. What are you doing?
No, but that's the thing.
By the way, we got a super chat by
He's
Abigail.
never-
James Davey is amazing. His video message for me was so sweet.
Oh, yes.
Can't wait to finally get my signed picture back over a year and a half.
Yes.
Whoa.
We had a picture signed by him, and we were gonna send it over to her.
oh.
Wait, we do?
No.
I was gonna
Me,
say.
Carlos, and John and I. But we were walking to a restaurant, and he just stops walking, and he goes, "Oh my God, what did you say?"
Oh, you just caught it, man?
Because he's never heard that before. It's
All right,
great.
give us your
That's
best.
funny.
Give us your best pickup lines.
I don't have-
This is the Power Ranger show, so
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know if we can say it. This is not After Dark.
Would you like to unleash my power?
Make my monster grow. There's a lot for Power.
Oh, God!
What? That's what Rita says.
I need help energizing.
Okay,
I'm
so
Lord Zed, and I need to find my Rita.
that's your.
This is the Power Ranger show.
Listen, Carlos Martinez says
Right.
if you were a booger, I'd pick you first.
Okay, all right. No, I'm Lord Zed, and I need to find my Rita. That's a good.
Unleashed power.
Unleash the yeah. That's
All right, so what else do we got? We got comments. So we got Love Life. It's going well.
Going well.
Great.
Can I ninja steal your heart?
Oh, that was really cheesy.
Ah, there it is.
That was really cheesy.
Gets the ladies like kaboom. He
Wow.
just says that. He said that and starts spinning the spinner at the same time. You heard my words.
Okay, so my love life is great right now. It's good.
Okay.
It's nothing to complain about.
Pick a
really.
line.
Yeah, I can't say my pickup line. It's a little not
Okay.
appropriate.
All right. Okay.
It's not appropriate for this show, at least.
Okay.
If you want to watch me on After Dark, tune in there.
Tune in there. Yeah, that's true. But what is appropriate?
Comments. Here's a
Comments.
See, I always get some of these pickup lines, like Daniel Romano. It's like the same ones I hear. Like, is that a mirror in your pants? Because I can see myself in them. I mean, I like it, but it's
I hear it all the time.
Anyways, MJ Spud says Daniel's tongue # girl's best friend. Sorry.
Damn.
That's a super chat, by the way.
It's true. It's true. I'm still your girl, man. It's true.
It's like there's one like I'm not a fireman, but I know how to turn the hose on. What? It's a good one.
That's stupid.
The other one is I'm not a weatherman, but you can expect more than a couple inches tonight. You gotta admit that's a good one, especially hurricane season, right?
Oh, that's
All right.
horrible because you say it to some people and they're like, "Oh, my house," and they run off.
Anyways, let's get into the comments while we still can.
It's not okay right now.
Do you want to go first, second, or third? I'm gonna let you choose. Don't look in my head.
First. I'll go
Okay,
first.
you're gonna go first. I'll go second.
I
you're
feel
gonna
like
third.
this is a terrible mistake. Okay. Craig Anderson. I know I'm not the only one that doesn't feel Brody as a Red Ranger. So far, Brody is as exciting as watching paint dry. When it comes to Power Rangers being on Netflix or Disney, I'd say Netflix. They would have had a lot more leverage if it was on Netflix. I mean, if it went to Disney, we'd see a terrible team up like they did with the Avengers and Jesse. And in my opinion, I
Fuck
think...
is Jesse?
Yeah, I was like, what?
I don't know. And I think Chip should be the only writer on the show because Becca Barnes and Alwyn Dale are just
didn't know
making
Jesse
Ninja
did.
Steel worse. Hashtag stay with Nick. Hashtag we miss Joe. Hashtag Darrel is Red Turbo. Hashtag Joe is the Phantom Ranger.
Yep.
The episode was okay, I guess. One thing that bothers me is the newer seasons of Power Rangers, aside from the theme songs always being the same, are the episode counts. I hate having to wait months for newer episodes to come back on.
I could not agree more.
Yep.
Can Saban please just go back to the 40 episodes? Hashtag fight for
5 for
40.
40. I like that.
Daniel, you're the goat with the Biggie T.
I'm the goat with the Big ET. Oh, thank you. It's actually, but it's Black Panther wearing the Big E crown and everything. So, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Shadowbird 084. Awesome wrap up as always. This was a great episode. It was a tearjerker. I love how Brody took his time to process what was going on with Aiden. It's 11:30 p.m. and I love watching you guys. So go hashtag THS Dedicated Trooper. Anyways, dope shirts as always. Can't wait for the next episode. Hashtag THS Family. Hashtag Dedicated Troopers. Hashtag European Warriors. Hashtag thank you so much, Shadowbird.
European Warriors.
Boy, all right. Anna Miles. Anna
Miles.
Miles. Shout out to Anna. Thanks for reading my comments, guys. I managed to catch mine at the right time. Family Fusion episode was an awesome and great episode with a bit of a tearjerker at the end when Levi, who is the real Aiden, reunited with Brody. I would give this episode 5 out of 5 Ninja Stars.
Oh, we didn't even rank this last episode.
No, we didn't. Hashtag Levi is Aiden. Hashtag real Aiden revealed. Hashtag Aiden remembers everything. Hashtag pre-episode awesome. Hashtag the hashtag show rocks.
Boom.
Thank you, Anna. We'll hopefully see you on After Dark tonight.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We have Ryan Super 04 Steel Speed Thomas.
Woo!
Great Ranger wrap up, guys. I give this episode 5 out of 5 Ninja Stars. I'm glad that they reveal that Levi Weston is the brother. I almost cry and tear at the end of the episode, but I'm strong. Ryan Earl Thomas from Arizona.
All right, let's rank this episode, today's episode, real quick. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna say a solid 3.5.
Same.
So yep, I was literally gonna say 3 out of 5.
It was a good episode, but it wasn't like spectacular.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, that's fine.
A lot of
That's
people
amazing.
in the chat right now are giving it a.
Oh my god, same thing.
Team Honey Badger plays Vanguard, which is a dope name, by the way. 5 out of 5. Seth Films 2 out of 5. Francis gives it a 3.5. Funny K Comics 3 out of 5. So it varies. Carlos Martinez 3. Ronell Singleton 3.5. It varies. So
Damn,
I'll
Cat.
let you guys.
It's a 1 for me.
Woo!
Wow, that's how bad it was.
Cat's harsh this week. Edward Sanchez, 4 out of 5. Adrian Padilla, 4 out of 5. All right, so Blackwing 2040 says, Levi being the real Aiden was extremely predictable. I wish they had tried something different. Why couldn't Aiden be a side character instead of a ranger? I mean, I've mixed feelings about this on Ninja Steel so far. The cast is totally great, and I just feel like it could use some improvement. Still, great work on the wrap-up. Let's hope the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers blows us away. Hashtag Kelly is Bay. Hashtag Joe Phantom Ranger. Hashtag Darrel is dope. Hashtag B-Dub in the house. Hashtag we got a super chat. Who is this from? MJ Spud. Hey, girl, you can jingle my bells. Wait. Hey, girl, if you jingle my bells, you'll definitely have a white Christmas. Hashtag Christmas pickup lines. That's a good one. I've never heard that one, actually.
Hey, can I deck your halls?
Daniel, guys.
Oh my god!
Anyway, you're up, Daniel.
Thank you, MJ Spud. You made my day. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Woo! All right, here we go. Woo! All right. FF Justice says, loved how
Kildira.
Kelly Nadira because pink hair, expressed my last weekend comment. Now, the following grammar is on purpose. I knowed it. We knowed it. We knew that. Oh, okay. That was Aiden. Boy, get the claps. You gotta get the claps. You get your fake A, Aiden, aka Fakenin, aka the Terminating. I love that. AKA I'll be exploding face. Out of here, my boy. Yeah, Robo Knight voice wannabe. This ain't the Teen Titans. So how about you get rebuilded?
I think you should.
And
I think you should take this from the top.
This is so hard to do, man. No way.
Do you want to voice it?
God.
You want to voice act it?
Because it's like, I knowed it. We all knowed it.
See? There you go.
We knew that was Aiden. Boy, get your fake A, Aiden, a.k.a. Fakedin, a.k.a. hashtag the Terminating, a.k.a. I'll be exploding face butt out of here, boy. out of here, my boy. Your Robo Knight voice wannabe. This ain't the Teen Titans. How about you get rebuilded and keep your stank cyborg booty over at Titans Tower and let my boy Victor Stone show you what being a real cyborg is. Then let him re-blow you to smithereens again, my boy. You feel me? I mean, God, dude, that was. Woo. And that scene when Levi came to sing with Brody made my throat quiver with joy. 4 out of 5 on this episode. Tears, happiness. Just right. That's pretty much what we're saying here. All right. Bottom line, you can't be Jock in a Ranger's style, boy. Craig Mack. I love it.
I don't know. I think you should try that again.
No. Nope.
You have Here's Eat Japan Boy.
Here's Eat Japan Boy. All right. This is my opinion, and please don't hate me. Ninja Steel so far isn't that great. We generally say the same thing. But the reason why I kept on watching the season is that Ninja Steel has the potential to be as great like Dino Charge as part of the first season. The Ranger bond is kind of weak, but I hope it gets better. Question: speaking of Ranger fans becoming actual Power Rangers like Peter and Yoshi, what are your thoughts on the next Power Ranger cast be a team of Ranger fans from the fandom? By the way, that Chainsaw Sound 2023 made Daniel sound legit.
What Chainsaw Sound?
I don't know.
I don't even know, but that sounded legit.
What do you think about that? The Power Ranger fandom team thing?
I mean, so that's a thing that like.
I gotta interrupt you for a second. We got a super chat. MJ Spud, are you a Middle East dictator? Because there's some political uprising in my pants. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Oh my God!
I'm actually gonna use that.
MJ Spud, bravo!
That's a good one. Good job, MJ.
Bravo!
Man, you gotta be on this After Dark show.
Seriously,
you gotta tune into After Dark. This is gonna be great.
Oh my God! The political uprising.
So here's the thing about like Ranger fandoms, and don't take this the wrong way. Is that like, first of all, and first and foremost, just for myself and for the rest of the fandom, please be an actor. If you're gonna be like from the fandom and you're gonna audition for Rangers, be an actor, because I can't take Brody for that much longer.
Really?
It's just.
Well, because he's a singer, and it's just. But
I mean that's
think
cool.
about it,
I guess
when you're a singer, when you are a musical artist, you always end up having to do music videos.
But that doesn't necessarily mean
then you also have
like,
to kind of act on stage when you're singing, so they can kind of learn and become better. But the problem is, we shouldn't have to see them.
Well, I mean, but in fairness,
that's true.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're wrong. But somebody that wasn't an actor that ended up getting the job was Michael Tabor.
Yeah.
So
but
sometimes
like,
it just kind of happens.
But on screen though, he was great. I could totally like be down for that. Like,
I honestly don't think.
Okay.
I think the physicality in Power Rangers is actually harder than the acting in Power Rangers. I can see that. I think that like being as physical as those guys are, like listen, every single one of those Ranger actors have like Christiani, every single one of them is in great shape.
Yeah, that's
the hardest part about being a Power Ranger, more so than the actual acting.
From what I understand, just being at the panels at SAC Anime, Dino Charge had this very specific like audition process where they had to like run like a certain amount of time, but other seasons didn't have to do this, and there's always this like physical like thing they have to go through, and so that's what I mean is like, if you're gonna be a fan of it, at least be to the point where you can be a professional about it and treat it like an acting job, or whatever you decide to Power Rangers should be for you.
True.
For me, it's just like, for me, it's an acting job, and then I mean, I get to be a superhero at the same time, and I get to be my hero, and blah blah blah. It's cool, but be a professional about it. You know?
I think I'm gonna be the real Phantom Ranger.
Well,
I'm gonna talk to Kyle Higgins.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
And so when he like finally takes off his like,
I'm gonna never let him take off the helmet though.
Why not?
Oh look, people are Gerald Martinez, Blake Foster. You should come on that hashtag show. Hashtag Red Raiders. Hashtag Blue Crew. We're already starting to get tweets from Ranger coming on.
This is what I love.
But yeah, if you like I said, if you want to tweet these Ranger actors, let them know. Blake's been on this show before, not on this show, but he's been a guest of More from Mondays, as you've seen. Blake's awesome. I like Blake, and he doesn't live too far, so we'll talk to Blake. We'll get in touch with Blake. I think I have his phone number, so I'll text him. Okay, I'm next, right?
yes,
No, you're next, aren't you? No, I am next.
I did. Just
I will one. This episode was a good wrap up to what we really could have been a 3-part episode with the personal victories, to opposite of losses in the mystery that might have been dubbed in the Aiden arc, because Madame Odious's treachery could have tied well with Rip Khan's fate as a more engaging rival to the Rangers, who are challenged to grow stronger, which is where the cockpit suits and weapons Star, Saw, Sword, 7 times fast are wasted, and it could have been used as the team power-up with the Fusion Star. Victor and Monty have a lot of heat already, but when they came out of the hat and no one in the audience really reacted, it was the nail in the coffin at this point of the Blue Rangers' magic. Good acting in the reveal of Brody's brother, who Brody's brother really is. He's done the best he's done in the series thus far. Thank you so much for your comment. Also, we do got another super chat just to let you guys know. MJ Spud, can you help me with my science assignment? I need to know how to get to your anus. Funny thing is, he's picked up lines worked in the UK nightclubs. I would not be surprised.
Well, I guess I know where I'm going.
I would not be surprised.
Well, I'm going to Amsterdam.
So to the UK?
Well, I'm going to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam's not.
No, but
in
I'm
the
just,
UK.
I'm just saying I'm going to go to Amsterdam in the summer. So if anyone has any,
Bye, Cat. I don't know where Cat's going, but everyone's saying bye. So
Bye.
Bye, Cat.
say, Cat. I know I'll miss you all as well. Where's Cat going?
Where are you going, Cat?
Oh, see you, Ranger family, in 2 weeks. Well, she'll be in the chat room for After Dark, though.
Oh, Disneyland. She's like Disney and all that, right?
That's like in 2 weeks, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you're up next, Daniel.
Cyril Moore says, awesome episode review, guys. You guys are awesome. What's your favorite Power Rangers helmets?
Oh, that's a really good question.
Plus, what's your favorite scenes from Saban's Power Rangers movies? And which Yellow Ranger do you like better, Aisha or Trina?
Those are both great. Those are all great questions.
So, your favorite helmets? I don't know. If I had to think about my favorite helmet, Turbo.
Which one? Oh, I guess
the Red Ranger.
The Red Turbo Ranger,
Yeah.
huh?
They look great with
yeah.
the silver and then the lights.
Exactly.
And it's just, they're so pretty.
How about you?
I would go Turbo too, but I mean, if I can't pick the same,
You can.
Well, I'll pick Turbo. The close second is probably Super Mega Force.
Oh.
Interesting. Super Mega Force. Actually, you know what? Helmet-wise, aesthetically, I really like Mega Force. I like actually Black Mega Force because it has that snake like all the
Have you
Mega
seen
Force
them?
helmets look really pristine. I really like them a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big Mega. I like those. We got another super chat. Watching from Florida. Hey, Seth Films, stay safe. We know that
definitely.
Florida has
Yes.
a hurricane coming. What I can't stand about the Neo Saban Power Rangers, but not limited to, is the lack of development and deeper plots. I completely agree with that.
Wow.
I feel that the
Wow.
Neo Saban era is. They try their it feels like they're trying to do like long-term storytelling, but they're doing it with filler episodes.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
strange the way they're doing it.
Because they'll sprinkle a little bit of something on an episode they know was a filler, so this way, it's connected now. There's this level of synergy, and it's been going. It's a through line that we've been creating for the whole show. No, you haven't. You're just doing it so people aren't being upset and saying these exact comments.
Yeah, exactly.
By
That's
the way,
problem.
something I didn't mention that we are doing here this week, as well as we did last week, is we're donating all the super chat to hurricane relief efforts.
Yes.
Because especially in Harvey, and now it's happening in
Florida.
and Puerto Rico and
Yeah.
Florida, or I believe it was Puerto Rico, Florida. We also have it happening in Mexico.
Yep.
So yeah, man. MJ Spud, are you a Flappy Bird? Because I could tap you all night. Wow. Wow.
Bud, you are like a legend right now, man. Everything about you is amazing.
All right, so Ranger helmets. What's your favorite scene from the Saban Power Rangers movie?
Oh my God, your scene.
Did you just slap me? I know it's weird, right?
That's your favorite scene?
That's my favorite scene.
The thing that you cut with. God, oh God, I love it. That's become my scene.
That's your
become
favorite
my
scene?
That just detention.
I love
the
that
whole
scene.
detention scene. Actually, I liked.
Oh, man, I think my
It
favorite
was them
scene...
kind of getting at each other, and then still like you saw how quick-witted they were, but how it was more organic for them to do it that way and have that where they got to.
You know
build
what?
and connect.
My favorite
I like
scene
it.
is when they go to the command center and Zordon's ready to come back, but he gives it up for Billy. Because first of all, I didn't
That
expect
was a good
Billy.
moment.
I didn't expect Billy. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the Power Ranger movie, I don't know why you're
Please,
watching this
yeah.
show. But I think that with when that happened, because I didn't I thought Billy was coming back.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened, and it was what it was.
You
All
got a
right.
standing ovation at the red carpet premiere.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was great. As soon as the movie ended, everyone started shouting RJ's name. It was great.
Wow.
Which Yellow Ranger did you like
Great
better,
performance.
Aisha or Trini?
I actually liked Aisha better.
I like Aisha so much. I'm still a huge fan right now.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I think Aisha has the advantage of being the Yellow Ranger for a season and a half.
Yep.
I see, and I gotta go Trini. And the reason I would say that Trini, I like her more. If this were back then, I would have said Aisha. But I'm gonna say Trini mainly because she feels a lot different than Kimberly, whereas Aisha feels just like Kimberly. And I feel like they could essentially have been the same character.
Oh, I feel you.
Especially towards the later parts with Aisha.
Yeah.
Like when Aisha's first introduced, she seems a little different.
Yeah.
But then he's like, oh, now Aisha's gonna live with Kimberly, and they became almost the same person. And it's just like, all right, well, this is whatever. But looking back now, I think Trini, because Trini really stood out as a silent leader. Trini was more harmonious with the team. She was like all about including everybody.
Right.
Where, like I said, Aisha felt more like Kimberly. I feel like.
Okay.
You have the next one, right? Or no, you do.
I thought it was you still with Francis. I just read.
So you got Francis.
Sorry, Francis Sarah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sarah. Anyway, hey guys, sorry I couldn't watch the show live.
Another super chat.
Super chat.
MJ Spud, did you get? Did you get those pants at 50% off? Because they're 100% off in my place. It's a good one. These are great. I'm gonna use some of these.
God, man. In fact, I'm gonna.
I kind of
use
want
one after this.
I kind of want a video series of Joe going around to like
Sing
bars
what- oh, that would be
and like
so good.
JD kind of like filming him and just like him just like.
Should I just text some girls right now? I'm gonna text some of the girls on our show right now. Who should I text?
Oh, you know what? No, I'll text Sarah one right now.
Sarah, I think, is here actually.
Is she?
I think so.
Let me see. I'm gonna do the. Let me see.
Oh, you know what? I'll let you guys decide who you want me to text from our show, and I'll text them, and I'll show you guys the response back that
The
they get.
Middle
Okay.
East dictator.
Okay. Francis and Sarah. Hey guys, sorry I couldn't watch the show live, but I did watch it the next day, and as always, the show was awesome. The episode was great and even made me cry at the end. We all knew that Levi was Aiden the whole time, and my favorite parts was when they created the Ninja Fusion Zord, the Victor and Monty moments, and of course the reunion between Levi and Brody. Don't worry, I'll be here next week in the live chat. Are you here? Are you here? Anyway,
Francis is here.
I'll be here next week in the live chat, and I heard that the next week's episode will be about Calvin, which is good since he's mostly in the background now. See you next time with hopefully Kelly, Joe, and Darrel, and I hope it'll be epic! That's how he says it, right?
So, Carlos Martinez wants us to text Migdalia, so I'll text Migdalia.
Oh, that's a good one.
Make it spicy?
MJ Spud, you work at a post office because I saw your check in my package.
Send that.
Check
Send
it out.
that one.
All right.
Send that.
So, all right, I'm gonna text you right now.
You work in a.
Did you text Sarah? Because all right,
no.
let me read the next one real quick, then I'll text
right.
her. Edward Sanchez Productions, hashtag Edward Sanchez approved. As always, great Ranger wrap up. I really, really, really like this episode. My favorite parts are the Rangers singing the family song and the reveal of Levi being Aiden. And I always knew that Levi was Aiden the whole time. Thank you so much, Edward. Thank you for the super chat, MJ Spud. Let me text Migdalia. Hey. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna do Middle Eastern dictator. That's what I'll do. But let me see.
Ryan Buena from Rangers Live Chat.
Edward Sanchez.
No, Ryan
mine?
Buena from Rangers Live Chat.
Oh, that mine? Are you in read
That's
that one,
yours.
or-
That's yours. You're reading Ryan Buena.
Oh, dope.
What?
Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Our producer Jezer says he looks like a puppy.
Ryan? All right.
Yeah.
Ryan does look like a puppy. All right. Damn, the ending of this episode kind of gave me the waterworks. I did not feel that way with it. I felt it was so phoned in.
It was forced.
Okay.
It felt
I
forced.
did and rushed.
It was cool.
But everyone is saying how much
But
they
it was
loved
forced.
Okay. But I kind of knew it was. I kind of knew it all along. Yeah, see, that's probably why. Still love the episode and reveal. Finally, wonder if Odious put something else in Levi's / Aiden's head and have trigger words, to turn him into a Winter Soldier or something. Gold Ranger and Ninja.
I wanted to see how long it would take you to say that.
Ninja fought the other Rangers. Keep up the good work, guys. Hashtag knew it. Hashtag evil Gold Ranger. I tell me more.
Tell you.
The Gold Ranger.
All right, I sent that to her.
I don't know. I didn't watch Ninja, so I don't know if he actually does fight them. But I mean, he was so drastically different from the others that Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
I'd be down for it.
All right, you have Jalen Glover, who was also...
Jalen Glover. Hello, guys. I am pleased to say that I did survive Hurricane Harvey, and me and my mom are doing well. Thank you. Whew, thank you guys so much.
Hurricane Hervey, like Derek Hervey. Just kidding.
Dang!
I like Derek. Derek's great.
This episode
he's next, actually.
This episode really moved me to tears because I honestly did not expect Levi to be Aiden the entire time. This is what I truly love about Power Rangers. If they can have really good story writing like this in future episodes, then I will watch Power Rangers for the rest of my life. Sincerely, Jalen. P.S. Me and my son, my good friends of mine, are trying to make our own Power Ranger season. We're calling it Power Rangers Energized, and we're using mech to make the Megazord mech. Pretty cool, right? Is there any more? What do you mean by mech?
MJ Spud says, another super chat, I'll treat you like my homework, slam you on the table, and do you all night long. That's good.
But I give up on my homework like halfway through.
Oh, that would be harsh. Say that at the end, like, but I do give up on my homework halfway through.
I just don't
This
care.
is great.
Political uprising, right?
Oh, man.
Okay, sorry. Am I next?
Yes.
Okay, hold on one second.
I have to see what happens here. I want to see.
Okay, Derek Hervey says, phenomenal review, crew. Don't have too high expectations for the plot reveal of Imitation Aiden, but I think the concept was handled pretty well. Seems like the drama and tension for the episode are going to start picking up, which is good. A good thing for Ninja Steel. Off topic, hope you guys received the festive package, care package I sent along the way. Yeah, we did. We opened it on After Dark. I obviously opened it on the wrong show. Again, always keep up the more phenomenal work and blessings moving forward. By the way, Derek's moving to Burbank.
Really?
What?
Year, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
He just was messaging me yesterday.
welcome. Ahead of time.
Yeah, right.
You're going to be closer to, who was out there in our cast? Sarah, what'd she say?
She just laughed.
she's in there.
She just sent the, you guys probably can or can't see it.
I'm not Burbank.
Just
so.
a whole bunch of laughs. A whole bunch of laughs.
Anyway, who's next? Is it you?
Yeah.
yeah,
You got
is it
last.
Oh, Shadowbird got a good one in for the girls. Did you push me in the pool because you got me wet?
Oh!
I love
That's
this.
a good one.
Shadowbird and MJ Spud are like the perfect duo.
Oh my god. Let me see here. All right, that's a good one. Carlos Martinez. Hey guys, it's your boy, Mr. 312. Wow, it's like a low budget pitbull. Awesome Rabinol. 312. Where's 312?
I don't know.
Chicago.
Oh, you're dope as hell then. It's pretty cool. Mr. 312, awesome wrap up as always. It's good to be back from vacation. I miss watching you guys. Also, guys, I'm one step closer to sending you guys some Chicago beer. Keep up the good work. By the way, Joe, I messaged you on Twitter and I sent a request to join the THS Rangers on Legacy Rangers.
I haven't been on in a while, so I'll get on that.
Beer, great. Chicago beer, even better. Mr. 212, you're dope as F. All right, now let's go ahead and continue here. Hashtag Kelly Pink Ranger. Hashtag Darrel is awesome. Hashtag Joe Spoiler Boss. Hashtag Daniel is Faniel, aka Fake Daniel.
You're the fake Daniel.
Yeah,
Why are you the fake Daniel?
Yeah, I can't let everybody know what's going on, man.
Real Daniel, please stand up.
Exactly.
Please stand up.
Hashtag the Red Raiders in Space Street Team.
Is that
I like that.
is that what Kamen Lee is?
The Red Raiders, is that his thing?
Is that his the Red Raiders?
We're actually working on a Power Rangers story here at Hashtag Show. Daniel Diaz isn't here to clean
Whoa.
these
Do you
up.
remember when we did that at
Yeah, I
Animal
saw.
Heroes?
Yeah, we will. We got to pick these up.
Oh man.
MJ Spud Bravo. I don't know if we can have that one on the air, but
That
that's
is it for your questions and comments. Next week we are going to be live again.
We should be.
Yep.
You know what? I think we can take video questions next week. We just can't do it from that computer.
Yeah.
Because that computer isn't going to handle it. But we can do it. Also, after hashtag After Dark, we'll be on live tonight. If you want to send in your video questions for hashtag After Dark, that is something we can do.
Yes.
So send in your
Yes.
video questions and comments on hashtag After Dark. Daniel and I are going to be on it. Where are you going to be?
Not here.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, we're going to be doing hashtag After Dark. We're going to be talking about It the Clown. We're also going to be talking about Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be talking about probably more, I don't know about some more pickup lines. I mean, these are good. I'm actually surprised they're coming on the Power Ranger show, but
Yeah.
whatever. Another one from Shadowbird. Are you a dentist? Because yes, you can drill me whenever you want. Damn. Good job, Shadowbird.
I thought it was like, are you a dentist? Something about like my mouth is open or blah blah blah. Something.
Yep, they did it better than you.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys.
Work on my mouth.
Also, we're gonna be doing live phone calls again probably tonight. But that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna do it for us. Anything else you guys want to tell?
My face is a chair. Take a seat. I don't know.
I'm not a face sitter guy.
I don't know. I just thought of one. I just thought about it. I don't know. I threw it out there. I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know. Anyway, where can everyone find everyone?
Yes, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on the social media verse. Darrel J. Delphin, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram.
What is Instagram?
What is Instagram? It's a new one he just made.
It's a new one. It's kind of like Instagram, but not as cool. But I want my domain on there anyway. And then sometimes on Anime Super Chat, but we've been like putting up all of our Anime Expo.
I think you might be live this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that happening, and then I think you're joining us on there too. So go ahead.
What else? That's he just plugged everything. What about you?
Yeah.
Did you say your Facebook page?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll find me on social media as Battlestar Galactica and on Twitter as that hashtag BSG.
MJ Spud, how can you phone us from the UK? Well, what we do is we use Skype. So you can Skype us at that hashtag show, that space hashtag space show. You can Skype us. We'll put it all in there for After Dark, which will be on, I think, around like 5:30, 6 o'clock somewhere tonight. But yeah, you can find me at that hashtag Joe on all social media. You can find me also on screenrant.com. I'm going to be, I interview people. Interview celebrities. I do a lot of things there. And then I think that's going to be it. And then you can also see Darrel, myself, in New York next month.
Yes.
So check us out over there.
Very excited.
New York Comic Con. That's going to do it for us, though. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all these wonderful pickup lines. You guys made the show today. We just barely talked about Power Rangers.
Right?
But that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending
In geek pop culture.